Chỉ cần đá vào là Sơn Chinh. Sơn Chinh đối đầu với thủ thành. Nhưng đẹp Cô bà tôi đang dùng mạng Viettel No để livestream từ bên lãnh thổ của Trung Quốc, và tôi đang bên Đông Hưng Trung Quốc, nơi Bác Hồ dừng chân năm 1960, đúng vị trí này. Sóng Viettel khiếp phủ phụt qua các tùng cột, gặp phủ mạnh cái gì vùng sâu. Xa em do anh có một ngày yêu thân ra đã thương đi. Trong cái kho này, bọn tôi khai quật được con đem điện trong số 9. Nói anh nói thế thôi chứ con trái tim nhân khổ lắm đấy.
What the fuck?
Tính toán và cảm tình như cô thì tình yêu chân thành của một người đàn ông là thứ mà cả đời này không bao giờ cô có được. Hiểu chưa? Cái loại máu lạnh, tính toán và cảm tình như cô thì tình yêu chân thành của một người đàn ông là thứ mà cả đời này không bao giờ cô có được. Hiểu chưa? Cái loại máu lạnh, Tính toán và cảm tình như cô thì tình yêu chân thành của một người đàn ông là thứ mà cả đời này không bao giờ cô có được. Yêu cái loại máu lạnh, tính toán và cảm tình như cô.
Cái này tháng 10 là 100 thì cải tiến được phim công nghệ rất chuyên.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. That's the throw. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. João Neves. Nuno Mendes proves too strong. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That is good alertness. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And that's a good ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham gets flagged offside. Not the most convincing of passes. João Cancelo. Nice bit of trickery. João Neves.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Bruno Fernandes, and he whips it across. And he's chosen to go back. Strokes it back. And it's Neves. And he's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bernardo Silva. For Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Bien.
Ruben Diaz, and it's been shipped out wide. And it's Cancelo. And he's intervened well there. Valverde. 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. João Cancelo has the space to scheme. And it's Neves. That's good play. He's in a great position here. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's very neat. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. João Cancelo. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. Didn't quite work for him. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. For Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Great Mbappe! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Mbappe really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
João Cancelo. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ramos. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vinicius takes a shot! It's in!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And the finish! And that is wildly off target. Great vision. And it's Cucurella. Out of play for a throw. Gonzalo Inacio. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. João Cancelo ventures forward. Plays the ball back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Oh, played right into his path. Lovely feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. He is just caressing the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Look at the space here. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Dumfries. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. And it's Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Tries to pass it through. Vitinha threads one in. Gonzalo Ramos finds himself offside.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So we have movement on both benches. Opts for safety. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dumfries. 1-0 as we head towards the end. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence.
There they go, hunting again.
Ruben Diaz with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ruben Diaz has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes in acres of space out wide. Bernardo Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Brahim Diaz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Joao Felix.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that interception was most necessary. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. But they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. So things are underway. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Pressure coming in from all directions. Ødegaard has given away a free kick. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Gyökeres, and he's certainly onside here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, there's no doubt as to who the creative hub in the side is. It's Mikel Oyarzabal. He boasts some of the most impressive records when it comes to goals and assists, Peter, helped by the fact that he can play anywhere across that front line, and also he has a real willingness to run beyond the strikers, and there's a lot to admire about this guy.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rice, still goalless at the moment. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Pedri aims beyond the defence. He is through here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Always goal side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end
Follow
up
it
shifting
very
on
long
the other,
time.
and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Spain are one down despite having the better chances here. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
That could spell trouble, and it's skewed away. Gavi. Bruno Guimaraes. Chance here to counter.
Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Rice. Half an hour played now. Now it's Oyarzabal. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Rice. Rice. Bruno Guimaraes! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's made its way to him. Brilliantly cut out.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution for Spain. Number 5, Marcos Llorente. Coming on to replace him is...
Surely now! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
He's in one-on-one. Ferran Torres! It's a goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Spain may be down, but not out just yet.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice, Havertz. A probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Ferran Torres. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
And we come to you now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Subimendi. And in Capier, Fabian Ruiz ventures forward. Subimendi. And it's Pedri. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Laporte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. He's having a hit! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substitution for Spain. Number 9.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on the field. Number 10. Dani Olmo. Number 11.
White clears.
Pino.
Pedri. Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zubimendi has found the net here, of course. Opts for safety. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Can he get it through? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ferran Torres needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had a shot! Hincapié can get it clear. And here's Pino. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Gets a good foot in there. Distributed tidily. Fabian Ruiz. Havertz. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Substitution for Spain. Number 8. Fabian
So we have
Ruiz.
movement on both benches.
Number 16.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
14.
Searching pass he's played there.
Coming on the field. Number 18. Martin Zubimendi. Number 15. Alex Baena. Number 4.
Gyökeres.
Garcia.
Good pressure, determined, intense. This looks promising. Hincapié. For Rice. Havertz. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here. Nicely weighted ball. In towards the back stick. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Ferran Torres. In with the challenge. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Zubimendi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rice. And he welcomes it in. To Havertz. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Grimaldo. Gabriel Jesus finding himself in space.
2 added minutes have been
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Pedri. Grimaldo. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what.
Šeško! Superb from Šeško! About as smooth as it gets.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, a breakthrough already.
Yehi.
Anderson. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well read, nice interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's not got that quite right. Foden. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Foden, Haaland. That's the throw. And it's Rodri. Looking for options for movement. It's run loose here. Oh, super ball. And a chance! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Searching pass he's played there. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He has found the way through. Matheus Nunes. Anderson.
Manchester always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's found a way through. Strokes it back. Anderson has created one goal already. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Marmoush. Oh, takes a shot! Couldn't squeeze it through. Half an hour played now. And he's found a way past. Marmoush couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Šeško. He might be in here. Steaming on goalwards. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, shooting
Đỉnh
chance!
của thằng Martinez này như con lợn.
It's there! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. Marmoush unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Santos. Anderson. Oh, that's clever. There's the hit! And the referee has blown for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He is through here. Driven in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Ruben Diaz. Vardiol. Marmouche. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mount. Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gehi spots it and intercepts. Anderson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shaw promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. Sheshko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, and Marmouche! Santos. And it's Menu. Martinez. And Dallo. And no, that was never going to make it. Reinders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Anderson is flagged offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Mount. Menu. And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United have their lead. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. No, he's missed it.
Marmoush will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Benjamin Sesko. Number
Nicely shaped ball.
Mason Mount. Coming on the field. Number 13. Patrick
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Tielemans. Number 20.
He's a sharp little ball here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Number 14. Marcus Rashford.
And we have our very first corner. Cherky plays it short. Very nicely done. Has a look up and delivers. And he's gone backward here.
Manchester really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cherky. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's managed to get free. Drive, Matheus Cunha! Matheus Nunes tries to clear. Cherky, Kovacic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's gone loose. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! He lifts the roof!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 86 minutes in.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Terrific effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's been taken short. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Look at the space here. Great chance! Deftly away. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from Stump. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. Things already rolling.
France always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top...
He's one-on-one, shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
Haaland! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to...
Goes for a shot! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France leading now. And that has left him in a heap. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Semenyo. No, he refuses to take the bait. Looks to the other side. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Savinho. Kone makes a dash for it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Might want to be careful there.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. And the pass is intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is good progress on the left. This looks promising. Dembele. Koundé. And here's Kone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got away. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rodri. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Conte. And here's Mbappe. Foot in. Savinho. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Dembele. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Koundé. And it's Hernandez. Spread out to the left. Hernandez gets into a good position. Haaland. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on. And Marmouche! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Mbappe. Foden, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mignon claims comfortably. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Doué. And here's the chance to counter. Kone. And it's Doué. Dembele. Donnarumma. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Manchester can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kone, Doué. Oh, well measured. Dembele.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Kusanov gets over and intercepts. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through.
Ui giời ôi.
Surprised everyone, and not in a good way. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Pass somewhat off target. Doué has found the net here, of course. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position here. He has a look up. Nicely spread. And that's aimed into the middle. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Dembele. Rabiot. Foden. Haaland being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to...
Decent chance! Haaland! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, sweet feet. Doué. Saliba cuts it out. Lovely part. Real chance! That's another chance! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. France with the lead. Nicely worked. And he's cut it out.
26.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Coming on the field.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thierry Reinders. Number 32.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 10. Ryan Cherky. Number 67. Number 21. Ryan Aitnouri.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's shifting through the gears here. Backward it goes. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. He's on it. Can he get away? Kante receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Haaland! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on.
And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Thuram deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through.
He looked rushed.
Mai 12 lần sượt bóng rồi đấy.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now that's well seen too. Cherki. Mubama.
Obama ra này
There's
tôi
Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The whistle's gone and the game is over. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Haaland on the score sheet. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. So things are underway. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Digne, a header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Chouameni. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's neat. Great vision. Olise. Can he finish? Goal, France! And there is your opener. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Digne.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah.
Chance, surely!
Là bắt bài bác cần
Oh, good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Bellingham, spread neatly. Taken back almost at once. Eder Militao. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good alertness.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And that's a throw-in. No, that's been intercepted. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Threads one in. Great ball. Vinicius Junior! And it's a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior aims beyond the defence. Decent chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Traumeri. Kone, and he plays one through. Oh, super ball, and the shot! And there's a goal! Right back in the game! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Nicked it back promptly. Thuram being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Olise, and he's intervened well there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Cherki does really well to win the ball there. Bernardo Silva. Knocks it into space. Valverde is onto this. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni is the guilty party there. Valverde. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cucurella. Tries to pass it through. Jackie. Oh, he had to make that, and he
Mẹ
did.
mày sút gì đó, sút chuyến đấy, chuyến chuyển ngu.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Now this could be a chance. Gusto has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Olise having a look.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
And it's Gusto. Now that looks a decent ball. That's tidy. Gusto in acres of space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Bernardo Silva. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kone. Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for France. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10. Kylian Mbappe. Number 6. Claudio Kone.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Aurelien.
And here's Mateta.
Number 11. Michael Olise.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And the shot!
Địt mẹ, mày sao lại
Maybe that
chuyến?
Peter.
Giời
Maybe both
ơi,
sides just
sút
going to have to settle
đi.
for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Chouameni, Brahim Diaz. And it's Camavinga. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's in a great position here. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Mateta has the space to scheme. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Zaire Emery. Chouameni, and he was quick to react.
Địt mẹ.
And that is as much time as there will be. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous...
Xem một lá này kỳ diệu là mọi người ơi, chỉ cần đặt nó vào trong nước là có thể phát triển và nở hoa luôn, vì cánh hoa trắng tinh khôi thì rất là mê. Đây sẽ phát triển rất là ở đây xem một lá này là tại sao lại không sợ ai đâu, góc này không bị đâu.
Các em thấy gì không? Họ bên thầy á là làm nhanh đẹp về sắc sảo, trên này lẹt này á thì thợ này thầy trẻ thợ này 160, phụ này 400.
Không chịu quần áo.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Watkins, he's chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That's a cute ball. That's destined for the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Shot could takes a shot! And they've got rid. Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Watkins is flagged offside. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Opts to play it back. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Anderson cuts out the pass. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Gonzalo Ramos. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Bellingham. Great vision. Look at the space here. And he's in on goal. Oh, he tries a shot! Goal!
3 นัดโลนดีมาก
And again they hit the front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
England with the lead.
Portugal really can't go chasing.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gehi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bellingham. Now Rodgers. Driving forward. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, Waters, he's had a shot!
Mẹ bóng bắt phải lộn.
And they get themselves in front! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. England have their lead. It's played through for him. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Down to business again.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. On João Felix! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vitinha is onto this. Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
James. Spence. And Gahey. Rice turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. Anderson. And the counter is on. He's in a great position here. And it's made just a keeper in his way. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
England now in a position far more desirable.
You could certainly say...
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Portugal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Now, can they get him away? Kane. Rodgers does really well to win the ball there. Oh, look at the space here. Cristiano Ronaldo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat.
Shot! Oh, good finish. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Spence. Vitinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's picked out the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Substitution for Portugal, number 7.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ruben Neves.
Rogers
Number 11. Joao Felix.
threads one in.
Number 9.
Vitinha.
Gonzalo
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Number 18. Pedro Neto.
That is a great pick out. Rogers, he has found the way through. That's a good ball out wide. Good ball, good take.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
João Cancelo deals with that comfortably. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Portugal are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Looking to play him in towards the back. Terrific effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he's had it nicked away. And he cuts out the supply. Stones spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That is ended up in no man's land. Yehi. Pedro Neto.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Inacio promptly onto that, and that is that. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedro Neto. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tony going after that. That ball looks a good one. Pedro Neto. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short.